Is the glory effect disabled inside of this fucking gem mine? Getting so many fucking opal and jade. Doesn't make sense. I don't know, maybe it's because there's so many. Not used to not hopping every five chips. Oh, really? I always thought you got more red topaz. I guess not. Maybe I just had bad RNG tonight. The farm did. There's plenty of opal. To make some bracelets, Slayer, you know. I'm 9 mil off rank 10 in Slayer. That was a long-term goal of mine as a main. Once. Then I had a talk with Vestfold. He said, dude, stop slaying. Go do cooking, thieving, viables. Slayer's gonna get devalued. And I mean, I was a fucking random, and the rank 1 EHP player asked to Skype with me one-on-one. Because he heard me talking in a TeamSpeak. He liked what I had to say, even though himself, with not being an alt user himself, he understood that adaptation was only coming faster and faster. Well, that being said, albeit, he took interest in my playstyle. Well, he said, if you're going to play like that, I can't produce a Norwegian accent, so I'm not even going to pretend to try, but in a Norwegian accent, he basically told me, you know, as rank 1 at the time, he was, and somebody who quit right after that. Well, he said, you gotta play alts, stay away from Slayer, stay away from RC, stay away from... He basically laid the framework for what people call DMP, like, he gave it to me. Most people won't even know who that is. Put it this way, he's somebody that could have competed with the Titan, but just didn't want to break his standards. He was miles ahead. He played 15 hours a day from start to when he quit. All efficient too. I mean, go to top page woodcutting, go to top page fishing, you'll see Vestfold, that stuff took place so long ago, you don't even understand. That guy was rank 1 when Sick Nerd was up there, like, way back at the beginning of this whole shit fest. I got to catch the tail end of it. Tail end of it was 2015. I wasn't a part of the initial wave of skillers. I was in the second wave. Cheat and fucking break rules and do stupid shit. Some of my best friends are people that grind. I don't want to talk to anyone else. Just about a million, isn't it? I'm kind of curious. How much gold ore do I have from the gargoyles over the past few weeks? Fucking 10k. Okay, that's nothing. 1,021,000. What's your fishing at? $73. I might have to stop everything I'm doing right now and go to Temperos. And then AFK on Blondes on my phone, or AFK something on my phone. I'm at 48 mil, I can catch you if I try. I might have to, no, I'm just kidding. Yo, I would love to do fishing, but I'm in this different mentality on this account. I wanted to do agility, but I can't just go do agility on my hardcore right now, dude. Like, I have shit I gotta do. Yeah, I know. I gotta exhaust them. I gotta do what's written. It's all one big written out book. My plans with Temperos one day will yield plenty of fish. Like, especially if I plan on doing like a fucking 100-something mil there. That's easily gonna eat up that 60 mil. So at this point, it's like, it was kind of a waste of time now to do that now. Like, everybody goes through their bronze phase. My time is done now. I survived 32 mil straight. Bronze only. That was all I could do. I had enough. Oh, me too. I mean, fuck it. Like, I had to. My hardcore was background music for months. January, February, March. I mean, that's. And you've been playing a lot. I was playing mediocre 50, 60, I was doing 50 to 60 hours a week of wands. That was it. Like, I'm sure you're doing way more than that. I could have done more, but I wasted a lot of time on weekends fucking around hanging out with people like a dumbass. Not this summer, dude. I'm gonna slay until my balls are sore. And then when that's over, I'm gonna decide what I want to do next. I'm gonna slay till like my life depends on it. It kind of does. 41 mil hit points left. Moving soon, so you might put a dent in your gains. Oh, where are you moving? Job. Dream. I'm from Artie. Oh, nice. I can zone while I work right now. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly after that, but I'm sure this game will shovel something out. It's AFK enough to fuck with every 5 or 10 minutes. I mean, there's going to be certain times where it's like, alright, cool, I got some time to smoke a cigarette, do whatever, let's chop some redwoods, like... Yeah, having more than one job sucks. Mine's pretty straightforward. Make meat, sell it, take the money, spend it, and save it. Pretty simplified, so... I'm thankful for that, because that would spill over into my gaming time. I had a stressful job, it would spill over into my gaming time. My job now, at the very worst, I move into the fucking shop with my computer, and... So... Phone calls. That's something I would delegate, honestly. Big on you. I wonder what the mining XP an hour is from this. Try. Probably like 30k. Supposed to do it in one game tick. On 20k. Might as well go to fucking Granite, dude. Look at me, I'm at Granite. You know, Vestfold even, we spoke of like 0 time things. And he never really spoke much about mining. What his thoughts on mining were. No, he was done with it. I think he was top 10 in every gathering skill, as far as I remember. Remember shit like that. Pivotal players. You never forget some of the moments. Some of the interactions were fresh as yesterday. Still hear their voices. Snobbiness of certain people at the time. Original fire making. Big. Fur making. Yo, is it bad of me that I unfollowed somebody because they tweeted out that it was cringe that people didn't use the like HD fucking old school plugin? They were basically like, you gotta use the fucking HD plugin. Fuck you. Your HD. The only reason I still play is the graphics, the nostalgia of the way it looks. What's up, Dal? This stream needs a mod muncher, dude. Mod muncher. Basic requirements of a mod are to do nothing, have a sword, ban people if you don't like them. If I'd talked to someone, known somebody long enough that I mod, they get annoyed by the same shit I do if they lasted that long. But I barely ban anybody. It took 5 years to clear the trolls, really, of the spectrum out there. And all the safety, all the features they have now, like... But here's the thing, there are YouTube channels that record my streams. And I also hear that there are nearly a dozen people who watch my stream unlogged in because they can't. So, it's like, you hear these stories, you see this shit. But they made it so that you can't even fucking watch the person unless if you're banned. You can't even sit there banned. That was a big thing for a long time. Banned people, making fake accounts, and messaging my active people in my chat. Like, it was some fucking cringe lord. Like, the amount of time people invested, man. That's all I can think about is like, if they would have invested 10% of that time over those months that they did shit, it's like, I don't know what they could have accomplished. They accomplished something of notable value. You know what really bothers me is like, you have the people that tweet like, oh, can't stream today, this or that, like mimicking smaller streamers, people that post, you know, like, hey guys, I'll be live tonight. Like, to them, it's their thing, man. So what? There's probably more people watching them than would ever watch them, because they're too fucking they're too much of a lack of a self-confidence to even go live themselves. So they tweet shit out like, oh, sorry, I can't stream tonight, guys. Like, dude, fuck you, man. Like, I hate the Twitter community of this game, the clicky part of it. Not the gamers out there on there, but just like the clickiness of a lot of it. Like making fun of small streamers and making fun of streamers in general, like making fun of the way they make their wage. Like, bro, if they could sit at home and play video games all day, kidding me? They're jealous, they gotta go to work. It's like, I choose to work. It would be fucked up, but I could tell my owner tomorrow I don't want to run it anymore, sell it, fuck it, and go to my camper for 6 months. I got more money than, I got enough money to not work for like a year, 2 years comfortably. Well, I could do that and live, just stream full time and game full time and lose 60 pounds and cane smoke myself stupid. But like, I'd rather a balance that's gonna last a few years rather than going all out, full on fucking degenerate for a year or two, and then you're out of money and you know, like, I'm too old for that shit now, dude. I did it too many times. I pulled it too many times. I'd make 50 grand and then take a year or two. Nah. I couldn't do it again, man. Like, even with complete free time, I can't dedicate it just to the game. I end up distracted with other shit. Or if I am playing, it's not the most efficient playing, so, you know, I'm just a regular guy. I don't play efficiently or whatever, so if you give me 15 hours, I'll give you 10 EHP. That's all I'm good for, man. Whatever ratio that is, 0.66, whatever. Like, I'm never gonna be the guy that's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be 1-to-1 with. I don't care enough. Like, I'm not that far on the spectrum. Those are guys that are cocky in game, out of game. Most of them. Most of the 1-to-1ers. Especially the ones that are new and they fucking think their shit doesn't stink. It's like, bro, you just started yesterday. Like, I have vaults ahead of you. Like, don't get a generated ego, please. I'd rather consistently put in 1,500 hours a year, EHP wise, whatever, 1,000, 1,200 for 5 years and add it up to 500. In the next 5 years, I'd be 10k hours, right? I'd rather that than do a 5k year and then roll it into a 4, and then by the third year, you're out. It's like, or you're dead, or whatever may happen in that amount of time. So like, I'd rather just play when, like, I don't know what I'm gonna end up with, but I'm gonna play whenever I want. Whenever I have free time, I'm gonna play as much as I can. But like, I'm gonna be here in 5 years, like I was 5 years ago, for example, type of mentality. So a lot of those, you know, a lot of the guys that pop up, they don't last. Especially like in the game modes I'm in. Like, I'm not one to talk. I quit this UIM and come back to it more than my ex-girlfriends. But when I am motivated, my first stretch I did 600 F. My second stretch I did 600 F. Now we're on our third stretch, so maybe we'll get to 2000 F or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll want to keep. I don't know. I don't know. it was this really selfish, arrogant thing that made me want to play this account again. And it was plain and simple, like, I don't want anyone one day to have anything on me. Like, oh, you might be a top 10 hardcore, but I'm ranked 15 UIM. Or like, they're a top Iron Man and I'm not. So I'm gonna be top Iron and hardcore. That's what I want. I'm almost top 100 regular Iron Man. Anyway, it's my own fucking ego, my own elitism bullshit that's fueling the need for putting in hours onto this account. Like, it's a full-on just like, I don't even care. Like, it's fun at the end of the day. Like, I love this account. I could do so much on this shit. It's ready for PVM. It's ready for whatever the fuck I want. It's quested. I got the demonic spells, all the different spells, whatever the fuck. So it's like, it's already ready to do fun shit if I want to, but then at the same time, imagine if I did some agility, imagine if I did some fucking rune crafting, maybe I did some more fishing, you know, maybe who knows? Is that a lunar staff? Yeah. Just chilling. Not really that quested out. I don't have the cape. I don't know if I ever will. We'll put it this way. In a week, it's already got DS2, but in a week's time I could have Song of the Elves and Sins of the Father done, and then I basically have all relevant quests that I need done. Put it that way. It's 207 QP. I could basically do all the other relevant quests that I have on it and be done with it. But like, I'm fine where I'm at right now. I just want to play it. I don't want to. I'm not even playing it. I'm just AFKing it. But I don't. When I decide to play it again, I have to quest. I have some questing I have to do. Just pumping hours in. I have this theory that you're better playing than not playing. I don't know, it's really dark. I mean, I'm not even worried. Like, the thing with the UIM is I can die all I want, so nothing's a challenge on that account. It's just the ability to it's what I'm able to do while competing on a hardcore, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not at a point right now where I can be AFK enough to go and do Sins of the Father on my UIM or something like that, or like go and do Herb Lore, or go and do, so take it what I can get. I could be sitting in zone doing strength XP, free strength XP, or I could be sitting at stars, I could be AFK fishing, I could be wood cutting, but like, agility is the most productive thing out of all that, besides if I would go do Zaya rune crafting. But even that, dude, you're better off doing Guardians of the Rift with Sins of the Father. I have Mep 2'd on, so I have death runes there, but it'd be better to have the True Blood Altar and do Guardians of the Rift if I'm really gonna want to RC. I'm like 15 mil rune crafting on the Yum. Alright, that's enough of these, I think. Let's see how many we break.
Then it slowly began.
Chip them down. Chip them down into a fine paste. My man. I only fucked up one? Jesus Christ! That's enough for like 45 mil Slayer. Well, 43 and a half. Slayer's fucking fucked. Dude, Bracelet Slayer though, I don't know how you can not do it. I'm not doing it on the UIM for plain out reasons. I'm a UIM, I'm gonna be fucking... I'm not making bracelets and dealing with that shit, so I'll just be wearing Barrows gloves. My setup for Slayer on Roof 4524, my UIM, my setup will be a blade or a rapier and Demonic Offering, Sinister Offering, Prosy, Prims, Torture, a Vernic Defender if I can get lucky. I'm more likely to get a Blade of Salder than a rapier. Because if I hyper focus on something like Gauntlet, I'll get good enough at it where it'll just become repetition at that point, and then eventually I'll get what I want. But that's not for a very, very long time. Like, put it this way, man. The UIM will be doing AFK skills until I'm done doing anything that's not AFK that I need to do on this account. Like the next thing that I'll be AFKing on the hardcore, I don't even know. Nothing's AFK. I have Slayer, Gold Blast Furnace, Herbivore, Sailing when it comes out. Like, just for anybody that doesn't remember, or why do I hear my voice?